I was in a Land Rover parts department near Peterborough, the kind of place you find me on most Saturdays.
Who don't just act roles, but actually create the roles or coach.
Rowan Atkinson, the comedic genius behind Mr. Bean and Blackadder, has amassed a fortune of $150 million. With such a vast wealth, he has the freedom to indulge in luxury and pursue his passions. But how exactly does this British icon spend his millions? Rowan Atkinson. Rowan Atkinson, the British comic, actor, and writer who can be called one of the all-time greats for the vivid and memorable roles as Mr. Bean and Blackadder, has made a brilliant career that embraces a span of more than 40 years. As for the printed matter, the most popular illustrative ones were Never Say Never Again movie, or television shows like Mr. Bean, Mr. Johnny English. Movies and the Gregory's Girl comedy, she's made millions of dollars, whereas the value of her great assets have totally stormed up and is now a whopping $150 million. He is famous for his great comedic mind and the ability to perform a variety of roles, thus attracting an international curd and receiving such awards as BAFTA and an Olivier. In the course of time, a wealth of this magnitude has made him able to seek pleasures such as luxurious hobbies, owning a high-end accommodation, going on exotic travels, and giving donations, which helps various communities in the world as well. The entire outline presents the spending spree of Rowan Atkinson and his passion through which he invests. The multi-million-dollar car collection. The exorbitancy of Rowan Atkinson's super-rich living is most glaringly manifested by his passion for cars. As a crazy car fan, Atkinson has spent a considerable amount of money on his exclusive car rack, which is valued at approximately $15 million. The collection consists of dozens of other luxury sports cars, along with some of the legendary brands of sports cars at the same time, with other rare vehicles. The most popular car belonging to Atkinson is the McLaren F1, which can be considered one of the speediest and costliest sports cars that the history of the auto industry could ever boast. He crashed this car twice, and that was a subject of media interest, while he got $12 million 2015 for it. However, the McLaren F1, which is the brand's flagship collection, became the iconic vehicle for him, symbolizing his taste for the top-of-the-line ones. The main highlight of his car collection is that it could make every car lover go insane. Certain of them, such as the recreated 1939 BMW 328 Roadster, priced at $621,000, the 1981 Aston Martin V8 Zagato, estimated at around $700,000, and the today's discontinued Rolls-Royce Phantom drophead luxurious vehicle around the $500,000. Moreover, he possesses Jaguars and Aston Martins, the symbols of flashy and exotic cars, among other clubs. This shows that he is very fond of such kinds of cars. It is not just collecting, but also Rowan Atkinson's passion for cars that indicates he has had many opportunities to participate in several race meetings. And in doing so, he has displayed his driving skills and winning mentality. Additionally, he hosted a documentary titled Rowan Atkinson. His short story, The Driven Man, tells of his being a lover of cars and a follower of automotive culture. Alongside this business also, he develops his own enthusiasm, and he gets the advantages of media presence and various sponsors. Investments in real estate. As it turned out, Atkinson's financial success also provided him capital to put into expensive realty. In the same way, his celebrity status is evidenced by his ownership of multiple properties situated in prime locations of his choice, demonstrating his exclusive taste and flair for a luxurious life. Atkinson had a $3.2 million estate and bought the 1930s Oxfordshire property in 2006. The house boasts of a modern design with contemporary features, with a living room featuring a double-height ceiling. A hidden garage on the sloping grass is used for parking his valuable vehicles. The Nicholson-Atkinson mansion is characterized by prestigious architecture and ornate decoration that reflect the opulence and social standing of its co-owners. Aside from the Oxfordshire house, Atkinson has held and owned several properties in London and other parts of the country. These real estate purchases offer him not only lavish apartments, but also a way to broaden his investments, hoping his wealth will remain steady in the future. Rowan Atkinson, who has more than $150 million in his net worth, can easily afford to escape to lavish resort destinations and navigate through exotic lands. Although he generally keeps his spending low, he's been rumored to allow himself special occasions when he spends his holidays in some of the world's most exotic locations. Atkinson's favorite holiday destination. One of the most commonly known destinations of Atkinson's travels is Greece, where many times you can spot him in the Aegean Sea and the tranquility of Crete. He works all day, even weekends, and also remains busiest because of his hectic schedule. These trips give him a chance to come out of it, temporarily, but he gets enough break from his busy career. The landscaping here and openness will ensure that the tourists are able to unwind, and the calmness will provide a perfect place for relaxation. Atkinson's Greek travel experience is not just a single aspect, but incorporates also his journeys to the other places too. He has been spotted on the other affluent sites, which may accompany his family or friends. Write a response that includes reasons and specific examples for your position and addresses both points of view. The fun part of these exotic trips is the fact that they provide him with an opportunity to encounter new cultures while constantly being invigorated. Traveling widely is considered the most important characteristic of the rich. Be that for business or leisure, it provides him with the most diverse set of opportunities. Philanthropic ventures and charitable contributions. Rowan Atkinson's financial success has enabled him not only to support charities and contribute to philanthropy, but also to extend his generosity towards socially responsible projects. His being at the forefront of giving back shows to something more than just wanting to make a positive difference in the community, but also to the communities being better. Atkinson has been engaged with Comic Relief, a UK-based charity, which holds fundraising events whereby people of the vulnerable groups are offered hope through laughter and entertainment in order to eradicate suffering. He has taken part in many fundraising campaigns, during which he has created a favorable image with his comical gimmicks that have generated support and funding for some charitable causes. More importantly, he has been fundraising through these events of comedy and fundraising long time for Amnesty International, which has raised notable amounts of money for the cause. Aside from Comic Relief and Amnesty International, Atkinson's philanthropy area pursues other projects and issues like fair trade and charity, which are practiced even more within the music community. He helps a lot the various charitable activities and works, and it makes his dedication to support different causes very clear. Additional sources of income. Rowan Atkinson's financial success is not just tied to his acting career, but he also invests in other fields. He made his income diverse with other sources, including few investments which offer a constant flow of revenue and a big part of the total net worth. Atkinson made fortune through television advertisement campaigns and was hired by companies to advertise their products to other examples which are Snickers, Nissan, and British Airways. Other companies have also taken advantage of Mr. Bean's success by featuring him in their commercials. His character skills extend the show's success and appeal to a broad audience. In the last decade, it is somewhat evident that Atkinson is becoming tech-savvy by just creating a YouTube channel, Rowan Atkinson Live, with a massive fan base of 830,097 uploads that has increased his fan base by letting him access new viewers and generating money through ad revenues and merchandise. Such digital presence embodies Atkinson's ability to adjust and fully take advantage of any available online platforms to showcase her range of creative abilities and garner financial as well. Apart from the acting, Atkinson has also managed to be in the winning team when he writes scripts and entertains through the production. He and his group also co-wrote and produced a cartoon short called Mr. the Disgraced Politician Reaches Out to a Once Important Friend Who Is Now a Pub Landlord. But most importantly, he reaches out to all of us because we can all recognize the self-destruction we see before us. We have all fallen off the wagon at one point in our lives, and we can all relate to a character that is by turns warm, funny, tragic, and human. Work done by him in the shadows has given him the possibility of widening his horizon and growing his income as well. As a true confirmed philanthropist with the current contributions, he deserves the billionaire status he's always requested. Rowan Atkinson is nearing $150 million from his earnings over the years. That is a proof of how much he loves his craft. He has achieved success acting, has got lucrative endorsements, and has invested in real estate. Other diverse sources of income have sorted him out to the life of indulgence and luxury. In Atkinson's words, his extensive car collection, choice real estate, and exotic vacations represent his single-minded pursuit of the well-honed judgment and appreciation for good taste. And with that, our video comes to end. Don't forget to subscribe.